Hello, you guys, my Sag and Capricorn Cusp. I'm here for your reading today. Yeah, so what's going on, you guys? This is actually my first time doing a reading for you guys on YouTube. I'm actually excited to be doing so. Ooh, wow. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, so we're going to start off with your past energy. And then we'll lead up into present and then future energy, okay? Okay, so you guys in your past were dealing with, I think, ease of, like, you were going through a time where you didn't have to really bicker, you didn't have to really argue much, there wasn't much competition, things were running rather smoothly for you. We also have the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? So you were taking your time, you were, going slow and steady so that you were able to work on whatever it is that you need to work on and make sure you were actually getting some progress from it. You were also being a person who maybe wasn't the most sensitive, but you were definitely dependable. You're someone that people can count on. You're someone that people can come to if they need help. And you're willing to help others, but you're also really focused on the task at hand. We also have the Knave of Pentacles here. So maybe someone wasn't being loyal. So I'm guessing two people here. Both earth energies. Okay, let me break this down. So in the past, I feel like the Sag side of you was actually getting along with people. Like your fire side was being really well. But I think that the Capricorn side, you were being dependable, but I think things were taking too long for you. I think you had your plan out and everything, right? But the turnover time for things to actually start coming into fruition, I think, was moving a little too slow for you. Just honestly, I think that you were expecting things to go a little bit faster, which is fine. Everyone kind of goes through that impatient feeling, especially if you've been working on it for a long time. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay, so now we have, in your current energy, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is, joy. This is bringer of bliss. This is love, being excited for love or being excited for the adventures that love has to offer. We also have the Seven of Cups here. So you're probably, you have a lot of options. You're trying to pick something that isn't like you're trying to pick things, or you're maybe having an abundance of material things that make you happy around you, or you have an opportunity to now be able to pick what you want out of things that will make your life better, your relationships better, or you're in a position to where you have more choice to pick what you want because you've been doing what you're supposed to do, basically. We also have the King of Wands here, okay? So this could be you. This could just be, this could be like your Sag side coming out to play, and you're like, oh, we have power now. We have a chance to do what we want to do. Like, okay, what do we want to do? And so I think that kind of sparks that fire in you, and you're like, oh, okay, so we have some power. What do we want to do with it? So kind of like the king coming out from the cave, or his coming off of his chair, his throne, and looking over the people that he rules, and being like, what can we do now? Like, what can we do as a people to be able to really improve where we are, what we have, what we want, That could also be because Taurus season is coming. But right now, I feel like you guys are feeling very powerful, very happy, and also feeling like you have a lot of options. So some of you may be feeling like you have like some dead weight has been pushed away, or maybe like not so much you don't have to deal with it as much. Like you're less stressed, I feel like. So in the future, we have, to start off, we have the, ooh, okay. Okay, so we have the Devil card here. So this could just be your Capricorn self coming out. And since we are shifting into Taurus season, the Capricorn could be coming out because, you know, it's part of the Earth kingdom, and it's showing like, okay, now is my time to come out. Like Aries season was for the Sag part of me. Now it's my time as the Capricorn side to come out. And let's start getting stuff in order. Let's start cleaning the house. Let's start, you know, like being a parent basically. And so with that, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse here, and Sag also had this in their spread too. I did their reading today as well, so go check that out if you're a Sag. But I feel like you're gonna feel like you're still not on the right path. Like I feel like your Capricorn self is gonna come out and be like, I don't think this is right for us right now. Like I don't think whatever relation or ties or that love thing, I think the Capricorn side is going to be like, I don't know if this is really helping us right now. Like it might make you happy, but is it really serving a purpose, or is it just taking up our time that we could be using to get more money or to get the more things that we need or to create a more stable life for ourselves? And then in turn, I think that's just going to force you to work. Either do that and not be happy while you're doing it, like spend more time focused on work, or this is going to be you telling your Capricorn side, no, like I have been working, like I'm ready to be able to have both sides now. And I think it might cause a little bit of friction for your mindset, you know, just because you're trying to balance out, you know. And that's the beauty of being a cusp. I'm a Leo Virgo cusp, and so I definitely get that. Especially because Leo and Virgo are so different. So it's like I'm constantly battling. And then my rising sign is Gemini. So constant, like, two sides. Like, it's always like that for me. So I get this. But what I will say is I don't think that you're in a bad place at all. Actually, I think the only thing that you have to be worried about is yourself. As far as, like, people stressing you out or things like that, I think you're in a really, really good place. So yeah, good job, you guys. So let's do clarification for, let's do Eight of Cups. What is Eight of Cups for Sag Cap? So we have the Knight of Wands here. So someone, I think the reason you feel like you're not on the right path is because that fire energy that was allowing you to be on top of what you want, as far as like maybe a relationship or a person that you want to be around, I think that person came and went, or they flew by and it didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and so that's not resonating with the course that you're supposed to be on. And I think your Capricorn self is coming out and trying to say, hey, like, I'm trying to help you, we're not doing the right thing, like we're doing this Sag stuff when we need to be getting our homework done, we need to be getting our work stuff done. So I think that's really what that's about. Now, let's see what this Seven of Cups is about. What options are there for you guys? What is this about? Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Okay, so I think you have options now because you don't have to lean on someone, like, or you don't have to be the provider for someone or yourself. I think you have someone to lean on now. Either that, or you don't have to provide for anyone anymore. Like, you have more freedom for yourself. And so I feel like now you have more time to pick what you want and actually look at your options and feel empowered when you look at your options, but also a little taken aback because you're like, whoa, like all of these could be mine if I wanted them to. Like, that's crazy, you know? Okay, so let's see. So right now it's looking like it's just the battle of teenager versus wise adult type of thing. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, responsibility versus lust and love. Doesn't mean that lust and love are bad, but I think for Capricorn, it's just not on their to-do list now. I feel like, especially with this Taurus coming in, Taurus season, it's kind of just like that's not something you want to do, but a part of you really does enjoy like having this, you know, in your life right now. Okay, so what you're expressing, we have Uranus that popped out for you guys. So what you're expressing, your behavior, what you're showing, your actions, you're doing things kind of like you know that you want to do them. Like you're not afraid to do them, because for this Aries season, I feel like you knew exactly what you wanted. But now that we're shifting towards it, that might start to change. You might not feel as confident in your decisions, or you might not feel like, you know, just as confident in your decisions. And it doesn't mean that they're bad. It just might mean that that fire energy that added more of a balance, more into your Sag self, like it fueled the fiery part of you more than it did the earth part. Okay, so I feel like you have more of like I know what I want, I know exactly what I want. And now that we're shifting, I think that energy might fade away just a little bit. And I think that's why towards the future, so like a week or two from now, you're going to have your Capricorn come up a little bit more. You're going to be thinking more like a Capricorn, or just being more in touch with that. Okay, anything else for them? I think you also want to kind of like be alone. We have Virgo, so I think you want to either you want to tidy things up, you want to fix the messes that have been wronged, or fix the messes that have been created, or you want to go into yourself and just kind of be to yourself and kind of, you know, have some time to learn some things and be able to have some internal wisdom come about. I think you just want a little bit of time to just be by yourself, and I think that's going to be important to you coming up. But I feel like for some reason, like the past month or maybe like earlier this month, you weren't feeling like that. I think you were really ready to get out there, but I think now you're like, okay, we got to buckle down now. Like we got to come back to ourselves, you know? We can't just be around everyone else, because then we're not going to get anything done. I feel like it's very Sag like to once you get around people, sometimes it can get hard to walk away during the conversation, or at least from what I've seen, you know, like I feel like people love talking to Sages. I feel like that's just a thing. So, and you guys, you know, I think you enjoy listening, but I think you guys look like you enjoy listening more than you actually enjoy listening. Like you guys look so invested whenever someone's talking to you, if you like being around them, that I think sometimes you forget, okay, like we don't have to listen to people, like we can go do our own thing. I don't know. It's just you guys are so happy and warm, and I feel like, well, your Sag self is, and I feel like people gravitate towards that. So sometimes you forget that, you know, as a Capricorn too, it can be like, I have stuff to do, so we can talk about this another time. Like we can schedule an appointment for us to, you know, come back and have brunch and talk about it. Like I feel like that's always constantly in the back of your head. Like, okay, can we schedule this for another day? Like I can't deal right now. You also want to be bold. You want to be confident. You want to be royal in what you do. You want to be dignified in what you do. You want to show, I guess, another fiery side to yourself as well. Yeah. You want to be creative. You want to deal with these things creatively. So maybe so you don't have to get rid of everything, but you still want to be able to have both. Because Leo and Virgo, pretty much opposite. As far as like traits, but together you get me, because I'm a Leo Virgo cusp and I'm a Leo sun and a Virgo moon, so that's literally me. But yeah, you get like a balance of both, and I think that's what Sag and Capricorn have too, with like the structure of Capricorn, but like the childlike fun behavior over Sag. So I think that's really cool. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if anything else comes up for you guys. It doesn't seem like anything else is coming out, guys. Oh. Okay, so you don't want to... I don't think you want to be around many people. I don't think that you want to have to... swim with the fishes per se. Like you don't want to be a part of a big group right now. I think even if you do want to be around people, it's a small amount of people. It's not very many. I don't think you want to get too deep into things with people. I don't think you want to go too far, even if you are around them. Okay, so I think you want to be more like dominant on your own, but also show a side that's like, I know, or I can do this, or I will do this, but still with the softness of Virgo. Okay, so very good reading, you guys. Nothing really bad to look out for. Make sure that you are balancing that Sag and Capricorn, the qualities, because it can be a real hassle if you don't during this time, especially moving into Taurus, because we've been in fire energy, now we're moving into earth energy, and it can be really difficult if you have both. I have both, and so I have to make sure that my Virgo side is okay. My Leo side is okay to go into this earthy type energy, because Virgo is ready for it, but Leo might not be. So for you guys, it's, we're moving away from the Sag like qualities that Aries kind of help build or put fire towards, and we're going into Taurus, which is, a kind of like Capricorn in terms of stability. So we're doing things that are a little bit more focused on our stability in life. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and really taking the time to listen to me read for you all. I really appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much. If you would like a personal reading, I'll leave all of my information down below for your convenience. I do have Instago if you are interested in that. My name on there is Love from a Leo. I think that's it, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I am Love from a Leo, and if I'm not your favorite Leo, then I hope I will be one day. And until next time, I will see you, Sag and Capricorn Cusp, in my next video. Good luck, you guys. Bye.